Hey guys, it's me Spoopy and welcome to Doki Literature Club. So let me try to guess each one. I remember the names, but I forgot who's who. All right, so Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, Monika. All right, so let's actually get this right. New game. Enter my name. Hey! I seen an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Like a Sayori, my neighbor, my good friend since we were children. You know, just the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would now get tired of waking up. But she's going to chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. Or just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you say that like you're ignoring me. That's well, people stare at you for acting weird, and I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have any to be mean if you want to. What do you say, Sayori? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets. By the way, hoo-ha. Club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you were joining the club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. Want to remain with conversations where I dismiss and go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content by just by getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is totally important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs that makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise you to try a little? Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blank in law, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Oh, Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom when I was spacing out. I look around and I realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I catch you coming out the classroom, but I saw you sitting there spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed! You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to oh my god, this game's against me, dude. I can't read your own club. Well, I thought you might need some extra read all about it. Encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going into your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in it. Dude, Sayori? Dude, if I was there, I would... Okay. I'd bang her. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after to propose a club, she earned the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, kind of to the club yesterday, I'll bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I can let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school where I rarely visit, being generally used for for a third-year class and activities. Sayori, for energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, a new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah! What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Always escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Yo, Natsuki's so bad. If I was there, I would... Whew, I'd bang her. Natsuki's the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ears, but she turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Dude, Yuri is so bad. If I was there, I'd bang her. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, who... Dude, Monika is... She's alright, I guess. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other very well. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me is so gently feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down. Hoo-ha! You know, free at the table, so you can come sit to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make you some tea as well? The girls have a few desks around, arranged it for my table. As Sayori mentioned, it was widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens... Jesus. Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! It is 7:45 p.m. I shouldn't be doing this. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I know you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has one. Managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best thing to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You could hold a tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get... Damn. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be passion for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged by Sayori. I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori really seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the big club this year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't say all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget publicity and how to prepare for events. I try to think something a person enjoy and bring to the game. And just to get to the show that I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Especially some girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to just find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, hoo-ha! What? Oh my god. That's gonna get odd. So, hoo-ha. What kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read of these past several years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much for a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after you used a sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. Teacup with a finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She says so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your little lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grabbed on something I can relate at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Serial horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Well, never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute little things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. You look like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand behind her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Shows your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. I was sitting in silence too, don't worry. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we all share with each other. Damn, that way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now they have a little member. I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Hoo-ha. Monika smiles for me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club, so you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Hoo-ha. You all... Guys, how am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision like this? That is, I'm writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori runs around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. You just came for the cupcakes. I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Michael's over to me once more. Oof, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, I'm really impressed with class. Sorry, Monika, with my mediocre writing skills. Can I? I already feel the anxiety what up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, hoo-ha, so we're here. Do you want to walk up together? That's right, Yuri and I are going to walk up together and we stayed up to the club. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us departed the club and make our run home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monika, and of course, Hoo. But I'd really be happy about. But I'd really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, time to write a poem. Pick works you think your favorite homer would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, this poem kind of sucks. I didn't even write anything. I just I can hoo-ha. Let's see the run away from us. Ha ha ha. Now don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I start keeping your promise, hoo-ha. I hope this isn't too overwhelming commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monika and manga. Manga's literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Hoo-ha always gives it his best shot as long as he's having fun. He helped me with busy work without me even realizing. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. So that's because your room was messy. It's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come you and Hoo-ha can become good friends too? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me into. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Once I turn around, I throw it right in the trash. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone said anything, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Me and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her chance of expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literally like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a bit too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and listen. And I'm listening on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. We can't give up. The festival is our only chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that. It's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks into a creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody would come up to the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak into their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to see her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Ah, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. And again, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding emotion at all, Sayori can put up to mind things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Ooh! Ooh! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Is the school having a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I closed my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You're cleaning a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of your hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. Won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Trevor off to well, nobody will ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to blend her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What's this? What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Sorry to put a close the button in your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Oof. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out towards the round. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're drinking again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking this time. Man, it's impossible to tell with these sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Hoo-hoo, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I felt it sounded enthusiastic, but Sayori still chose to wait to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed on to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pulled out her poems. Sayori is a wrinkled sheet loosely torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into the bag, so I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? Just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might be taking Yuri to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What are you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the sound and expressiveness are weakened. Once you're finished with her thought, as her demeanor totally changes. Her stomach's completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. I even tell you sometimes, but it all comes into practice and learning by example and trying new things. I just hope that everyone else in the group gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which stuff is kind of funny. After all, this isn't a literature field. What the hell did I just say? Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last very street light to have withstood the rest of time, the last yet to be replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calms, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oops. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Hoo-ha. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the world. They usually do more than tell a simple story or to paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in the past, in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I think this would be a great time to say I have been really bad at, like, understanding poems. Anyway, Sayori. Oh my goodness, this is so good, hoo-ha. Eh? I love it. I have no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this, maybe than Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you a lot better than other people. Okay. Well, we're back. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds you of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you, though, in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I break my promise. See? It's like I said before, hoo-ha. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out in bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want blue jeans.
You're getting slacks!
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a bit better about myself. Well, at least that makes me feel a bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Natsuki. What's about what I expected from someone like you? That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to share your mind. Not that you like it.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Turkeys can leap. Horses can race. Owls can sing. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's like about it.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style would make your message Damn! Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Oh my god, my phone's on a live stream. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I just had to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. I should have shown what my poem to next. Hi, hoo-ha! Having a good... I'm not a good voice. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off with going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha. Don't worry, hoo-ha. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But that's what a barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe these are also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind, gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally expected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else's might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write this way. Everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone close to me not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hold on, what couldn't have been me? See their direction, the sparkle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a pen and copy of the meaningless image. It's a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole. Oh god, you can scroll. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. What? So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after we're once better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem, a story, or your brain gets too fixated on the specific points. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and then tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen and they stay soft for too long, you just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Monika. Phew. I guess that was everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated, since everyone's judging me for my mimicry writing abilities, even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My sign on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing it for their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returned the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Hoo-ha did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all... What the hell happened? Oh, right click. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offers, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon unless I come up with something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Hoo-ha liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Hoo-ha appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's magically grew a size bigger as soon as Hoo-ha started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This is even of all of you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls run towards me and they noticed I was just standing there. Hoo-ha! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself more and appreciate the simple writing's more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. I was born in making problems all convoluted for no reason. This maybe should jump out of the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Hoo-ha. Wait, there's a reason why you have so many things. That's the only way to convey complex emotions and meaning for the most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? Hoo-ha? Well? How'd I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know everything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. First, that's gonna be... Not... Suki? You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait! That's not an excuse you should be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they still putting feelings into it becomes something really personal. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Thank God I'm a team player. That's why Natsuki's felt threatened when you said her poem is cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Oh, but Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. If she just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something things you shouldn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody is second her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I ended up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sarah, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. You'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now. By the way, Suki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she comes a poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No! Yuri! How could anyone have gotten frustrated over being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Hoo-Ha. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It's a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Hoo-ha. What about you? Yeah, I'd say it's the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your problems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems that everyone does. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Hoo-ha! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's really have been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier? What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. Hoo-ha. It's nice that I get to spend time with you at the club. But I think seeing you along with everyone is what gets me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sayori being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori's internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over the past couple of days. Entering the club room and the usual scene greets me. Hi, Hoo-ha. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing for you to get in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why's that? All of a sudden. No reason, really. I just wanted you to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I could lend you some. Well, there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I don't know if she was listening in. Her face is in her book like always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Hoo-Ha to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little song like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. This doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. A big bag with one cookie in it. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot with just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Okay. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of the seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to snuggle Sayori off. To nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh, where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have you heard anything about her being so late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's such true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be so late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quickly glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Huh? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't where you play music as well, Monika. I don't really. And if I'm not recording, I'm gonna kill myself. Alright, we're good. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, hoo-ha. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I just leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I feel bad for Sayori from reading. I catch a glimpse of her cover book. It looks like she's the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, It's fine. I was focused and if I was focused then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped at bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something very obvious in here that Yuri has intended me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging, relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, you're close to the book as to get your eyes over the back. The book is still at a portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking ice symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. Life is strange? Then she gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment. Damn, I missed it. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like she was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? Hoo-ha? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the inside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in, but then suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive for letting their... Turns out, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When other things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying anything strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. At least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Like a Doki. Woo! That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What were you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you're looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I step into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start to prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe just a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her and thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Once our Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. That's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Every so turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but also second guess a lot of things that she says and she does, like she's afraid she did something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment, but hoo-ha. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing to think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really don't know you're self-conscious about that certain thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might have not had time if we wait too long. Your exchange disappeared from finishing our thought. It's alright, Yuri. You look kind of down. I'm sorry you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri lifted her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read it a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read it with you after I pick up of it, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up, make a mental note where I left off the book, and then slip it back in my bag.
Yuri. Let's see what you read it for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Hoo-ha. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you about the kind of techniques we're practicing. Hey, that's fine. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give you more infantry. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It all happened at dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was calmed by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed some strange tendencies in an unordinary human. As an unordinary human, I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, so my subconscious way of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more of a light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in my eyes from my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, and perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I left the raccoon, shall we say, or some blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if that's my fault, but I can't imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if it takes that at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's that sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, hoo-ha? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Natsuki. I liked your last one better. Eh? Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you're a little bit more daring with this one, but you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I want to try something different. Instead of getting this all out, I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and on to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you learned something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I learned about Amy? Amy likes spiders. icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time when she sang, of course, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad, and Amy helped me get up and took me to the purse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands were probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with Amy. Has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Yeah. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with just adjectives, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. I kind of want to agree to the subject of that poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I want it to be easy if you relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people finding out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? Sorry. As long as they're not hurting them. And it makes them happy. I think people really need to know if we respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I don't really get it, but she says something similar to you. That people should make fun of that people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she had some weird hobbies. Not like there's anything wrong with it. Ooh. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Let's get trouble finding words. I guess I should try to not be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who made me feel insecure. And you made me feel insecure yesterday. But if that's the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. I would say so. Even her writing style is really different. I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like having a message is important. But I want to make people think I'm not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so I look forward to it. Should I show my Sayori? Ooh, I like this one, hoo-ha. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Still though, your poem makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. I said like this one. I promise. You know, I just wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you, hoo-ha. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. But yours is so great compared to this one, then. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good and bad, but that's why I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, baby. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh, why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy things and are sad. Happy and sad? I can see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like the happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little bit of rain cloud over your head, a sad poem can help the rain cloud... Can give the rain cloud... What the hell did I just say? Can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, hoo-ha. I should go write that down then. You're my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pat my scalp off like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams, like little balls of sunshine wrapped together in a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. Damn it. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. And all bottles in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle start late to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night. More dreams. Friend after friend. More bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow off the dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't make feel like time elapsed. My empty shelves could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and comes my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? Frantically pull them from the shelf. Okay, one after the other. What do you have to in every front of each every bottle, but every time I let it go, it shatters and sits down at my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and it shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But there's echo, 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 echo inside my head. Yeesh, holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with things lately. I see that. It's all almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Everybody. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even it helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing's like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always the habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it off no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but I think the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show to my poem next? Monika. Hi again, hoo-ha. How's the running going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share with you wrote today? Sure, here you go. I'll give my poem to Monika. Alright, great job, hoo-ha. I was going ooh in my head while reading ha. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I expected you to go for something. I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. It always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that your Lex is kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who uses simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, you like when leaders are to deprive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It's taken years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring, learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, in an abyss. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing vinyl on a pizza cross. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? This is the way I write. I'm sorry that if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way that I wrote the lines really sure makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, now everybody's about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. When something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if anyone could come sit in the front room. This is about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together, anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves in front of any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't really need that more than a few decorations. Harry has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great, all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it today. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each one of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the coolest part is we're not going to let anyone else come up and recite the poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been calling a poster holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting the poster up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her in fear. Guys, no Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone just until a couple of days ago. It's a lot for them to ask to recite their poems out loud to a whole group room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put up a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And there's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Did you want to share that with any others to inspire them to find a safe thing that you brought here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Oh, okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone's else expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips her notebook to the poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is called The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika is reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her perfection is pristine. She knows the emotion behind each line she recites, bring words to life. Is something she's summoned for, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, damn! Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a deep breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to get a good sample. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ooh! Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri closes a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Clipping her head down, she walks quickly over to the one. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. She can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. It's just a moment ago she's practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that enunciates with perfect timing. This might be a rare glimpse of her whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality that comes around her as she bewildered even herself. Doesn't mean to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and would give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were so caught off guard that she must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and brushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's all harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Trying to think of it like you're reciting to other people. But you're reciting it yourself, like in front of a mirror or your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Take begins her poem. Someone feels like her soft voice was made into a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I read this on paper, I wouldn't even think much of it, but hearing it out come from Sayori's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this was Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Hoo-Ha liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nice, Sayori. The atmosphere of a poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other people wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. No, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work at all. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Hoo-Ha. It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. I suppose that Hoo-Ha lowered Jen's a little bit before I had to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with it for today. I shouldn't have been stepping in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finished, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Now it just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Let's see if we get out of the city and makes her way into the podium. The poem is called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style. It works surprisingly well written when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as giving life to a poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. Nothing so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, at least you prefer enough to recite a poem in front of other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. I'm surprised, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you'll have an idea of it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get in the practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time while you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, so let's try to write poems for it tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Yuri and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you. Look at you two, always going together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal about it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Hula, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go early. I welcome with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days. A lot of things have already changed, but today Sayori's being a little quieter than usual. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What did you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, she is my best friend. Like, remember, I just met Yuri. Sayori's still here. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Hoo-Ha. You really think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it, she wanted it, so... Sayori, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes, sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I wanted to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time? I keep accidentally double clicking. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking up the piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Or that club wouldn't be here if it was for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound like big Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monika. Huh? That's how you Monika? Woo! Mon Ink? Woo! Mon Ika? Woo! Mon Splatoon? Woo! That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Translation? Makes no sense in What does she mean by that? Oh, it's probably fourth wall break, you know? Translation. I'm in English. This is like probably Japanese or something. Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. I think it's like a little like funny joke. Fine. Your reactions are as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I move my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori said with a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Arlie against Sayori before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation is dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Make sure I ask Monika if she knows anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, she must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who's shoving through some papers at her desk. Hoo-ha, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? And what do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a Furby eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking you, hoo-ha. You're saying you know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She's always talking to me about things that bother her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not my problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wants to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Oh, a person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? I wonder if we could come to that conclusion. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, hoo-ha. Have you thought about that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? Survivor's skill, you know? I think that's what survivor's skill basically is. I said too much, I'm sorry. No, not survivor's skill. Survivor's preference, or... Yeah, it's not like that. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I tried to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to next to her and talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't even hear from her. I sigh and sit myself down. I said not to worry about her, but and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. I think how much I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me for over a book, but she looks away just with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation of my accord, so I have no choice but to approach her for myself. But now it's a little bit easier for me to do that. I sit in front of my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. Relax, but I could just tell that you want to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything, I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping them to themselves. But if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'll be glad to listen. It's really not big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about the Sayori. Sayori? Yeah. I mean, about... What? I read it wrong, probably. Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be so dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Hoo-ha. The word is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight, and there are many untold stories behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what might be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed that her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case, Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri's son looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and clear as she is searching for something. Very sorry for my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mystery is told even to themselves, and you as someone honest and caring may uncover feelings that they weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as you're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's... Actually, I have a request. You mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that could make my reading here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on her teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Well, yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Eh? You're just going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monika. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, is it? Monika, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve hoo-ha? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Well, let's go, hoo-ha. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I tried to look at the background for a second. I was expecting it, but it's also not right for Monika to judge people like that. Hoo-ha. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away, but we always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns out into a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Hoo-ha. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel that kind of awkward saying something like that. I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked. Oh, hey, there's a background. The people who made the art is like really good at this. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Hoo-ha, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Everything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do this any less when I'm making tea for others. Even when I'm not an expert or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri finishes the teapot and begins magic tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You're just being a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a little bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, hoo-ha. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Hoo-ha, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh, what's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. Oh, no worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it would go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides, and I think we assume the same reading position last time, each one holding half the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until his shoulders are touching. Am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri has hands me over my teacup. Holding with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up reading. I have in the position that makes it hard to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I just hold my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup on my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish operating the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that, my bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it, so... I like the little like, background animation. She holds it so I don't have any hard of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case... Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as the situation is completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apparently place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm that what just happened. Hoo-ha. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really intense. Mary tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice that her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breasts. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone.
Ooh-wah! Oh!
Yuri jolts back. It's time for us to share poems. Hoo-ha, you can help Yuri away. Hoo-ha. You can help Yuri put away the tea set, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri? Hoo-ha. Your writing has only improved in these past few days. Every poem you showed me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did naturally come to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame, maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Hoo-ha, there's no time I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot to do some reading. And in fact, I always have some books with me. You can say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who solve the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And They don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, hoo-ha. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do is read and write. But it wasn't until now, then I started sharing it with you, that I really understood what was missing all this time, but I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a bit difficult person, hoo-ha. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Why treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri? And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I have had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. I'm aware that the beach is kind of inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a more metaphorical approach to it. You said like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I there's a reason that we wrote about something similar in such different ways, so Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences to our writing styles or thought process. Anyways, her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wants to do something like that. Yuri just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went by with her request, but I suppose it's not bad to write about something so simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Sayori. I want to check up on her again. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I could irritate you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not what I really meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, hoo-ha. Sayori? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Hey, Monika. Hey, hoo-ha. Have you thought about you wanting to submit for this? Well, being in this club is one thing, but fearing friendship with other people, I have to give it more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I was holding in my hands. This one's good. It feels like you're only getting more comfortable within your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuji? Excuse me? I guess so. She can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. You're like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get that much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But instead of defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monika kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Are the sorts of things that could living not to get too philosophical or in a way it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think, you know, kind of look, I mean, you're not human. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your own writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into, but if you find that people enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you the writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus on more on everything that went into it and things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to improve, continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think?
My own Doki Literature Club.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Hey, Natsuki. Meh, I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. Well, I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's just going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this unless you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Don't tell me, huh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri this is kind of this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean. Ooh, looks like I'm in trouble. Someone struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoved the poem I handed her back to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. That's what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be able to pay from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring things out? Hold on a second, is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something sounded a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when we were just in the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even yours isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that yours isn't. It seems you're right. Sayori helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balancing her off a little when she's not around. Where's the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she would just went to pee. Let's take a please show some decency. Oh, come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? All of the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh, that curious expression coming from you of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and said everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, she needs to figure out the rest of her festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? So that's accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never get Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't go as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Your expression slightly changes as she stares at her desk and focus starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, hoo-ha. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'll be really appreciative of that. Is Monika suggesting this in the weekend with my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestions like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. Not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. I could try to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Very calm, Natsuki. You mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own. Well, I may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Hua too. What are you saying? We're extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Hua to decide how he wants to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in it. You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. I don't know if I saw something over here. Whatever. Yeah. You're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, don't look straight at me. I gotta check on Sayori. It's just going to be anyone that prefer helping Sayori. We're already neighbors, but Monika said Monika said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Eeny, meeny, miny. Well, maybe knows she's still helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No? I was just saying... Ugh. So you'd be helping Yuri then, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance would be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said that it'll be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little bit sour. So that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Hua? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Hoo-Ha picked me. And also, our cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing I can do for the event would compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know. I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When Yuri has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if I didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this because Sayori was having sound feel good and everything. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But then I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. With that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess that's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up the things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can leave that slip in my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You're gonna exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I'll be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make it myself easy some way. Now I'm not nearly as scared as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, hoo-ha. I think that we make a very productive team. Even if you chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reasons you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I choose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As a token of tremendous effort, Yuri's finally sets me relax her depression, and if I'm looking forward to Sunday, yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I made my way out of there, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I got pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me I was looking forward to it. I shook my head. Why do I feel nervous about Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, Monika says this about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it now, have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but they can't help much. Yuri's a clear introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little when it's just two of us. Meanwhile, even we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely appreciative at first, but it was long before I started learning more about her. By putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left Club the other day. It's not like we text each other at all at the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put something aside when she might need me? I just have to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, like much time we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we should play so often that I made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, hoo-ha. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. Not really. Okay, maybe a little bit. I also recognize she has the same stuffed animals and move configurations that she had for years now. If you came over from us, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted me to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how do you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that. Monika told me. It's only natural for you to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more distance between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to that point. I just want to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something is wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So? Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, hoo-ha. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. This is all my fault. If I didn't go get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. She just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, hoo-ha. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, hoo-ha? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I had known her? Did she really want me so badly to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I know you have done everything I could to support you. Even though there's only so much that I could do. I would try a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, hoo-ha. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would waste the effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everything in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, hoo-ha. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that can help is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I put her in a tight embrace. Sayori, I don't care if you're selfish. I'm really happy. I know it's supposed to be serious. I'm sorry. I know it's supposed to be serious, but I can't stop imagining. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have done it any other way. Hoo-ha. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Hoo-ha. Hi. Sayori barely manages to keep from here and sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want for her is to know I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Johnny Sayori puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings who hug. The only time I'm not doing nothing is when I'm in pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's what's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that'll be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'll be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that'll be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Alright. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On our way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. My house looks exactly the same as Sayori's house. Did I just accidentally turn around and go back to hers? Did they... Oh no! It looks like the developers... They couldn't make two houses! I'm stuck! Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and heard more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think about that for some odd reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. You did manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, it would be really embarrassing for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. Would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was a process opening a disc drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some odd reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrists. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap and makes sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. Oh, shit. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decoration and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know. With lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you had planned taking it that far. Of course. I always want to help our guests take our kids to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. Kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry shift? I read too fast. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Mira reaches through her bag. She pulls out a few candles with a cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's a wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of her contributions to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection, almost like magic. Here takes a cylinder and pushes the switch of the button. Just open it. Yo, this game might not be for me, and I haven't even gotten to the horror part yet. A thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the roof. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. This smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you flow through your body. You feel warmer in your how parts powerfully. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But it seems to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with anything. Your smile is gently clear, enjoying herself. She again reaches her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a bunch of different words on paper. We need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What would those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to secure the doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It'll also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri gives with red cheeks. Is it just me, or she's more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's just the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, hoo-ha. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor to get the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my band handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag, once more pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver hand handle has an intricate pattern of webs attached to it. Etched to it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to just think it's weird, but Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each her own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how never you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess, but I guess it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife today. Today? Really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? You relax her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Here carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I'll take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Hoo-ha! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no, a small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives it one closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I can wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively put my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, first facing her up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it's a little weird, but it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lift her index finger in return. Hoo-ha! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would have been a bad idea. Not for the sheer aroma of the Esme, or the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, hoo-ha. Yuri giggles sharply. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them off outside by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as an odor curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you think I have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy print tables. That's right, one of the items Yuri had asked to buy me was a kit watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put the pads in. Would you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking your advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on the plate to catch any paint that drips and bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a grading across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise and daytime, the sunset, then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang on a wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different color across the banner to serve as water guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with the watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking of herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with another person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel things a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even when Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things in anime and games, and sharing the experience with someone that can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I know you understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya. Sorry. Yuri reels back and cleaning up my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There's droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. First, I'll fetch a small towel and dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. I finished, I started to trick my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. Feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this decisive feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sends a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as we can. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsy as she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add up the lettering now? Not yet. I just need to dry first. That's true, but it won't. But won't that last a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say like you're glad it's over. Whoops. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was just a little bit concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work. Well, good things to yourself. I think it would be too irresponsible to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering on her thing, Yuri seems a little downcast. I understand why. It all sounds like she really got the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. That doesn't mean this isn't the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm just glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring up tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, but because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over. We can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble on Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, hoo-ha. Yuri takes a step closer to you and briefly squeezes my hand. I don't like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even have a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Hi, hoo-ha. Sayori, just now we weren't... It's okay, hoo-ha. I stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. Sorry, but I was already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Gillian Burrs, Yuri huddles off. Sayori waits right after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried to stay in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much you were having fun with Yuri. And how close you got to her. Makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start falling on Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, hoo-ha? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, hoo-ha. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is singing out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade it for anything else. So even if it makes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, hoo-ha. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Hoo-ha. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand on my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand at all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori. Sayori, I know that I'm like breaking your heart, but like, yo, you're like my best friend. Dap me up. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I accept any of your burdens as long as we continue like this every day with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Hoo-ha. Suddenly Sayori wrapped her arms tightly around me. Hoo-ha. Is this really okay? Yeah. I held Sayori in my arms and pulled her closer. You never have to let go of me again. I love you, Hoo-ha. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Here's Sayori's grip around me, weakened a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why, even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, hoo-ha. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about those feelings, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. If we really are a couple. Sweet. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you the best. Hey, hoo-ha. Say gaze at me. Once again, turns out. Here's the thing. I know some of you might be screaming at me like, yo, why didn't you, like, reject her? Listen. I just met Yuri. Pretty sure 3 days ago. she's my lifetime friend. I know her more than I know Yuri. Yuri may be like a murderer. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even I get really, really sad. This is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. Feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much of a Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give you everything I got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Sweet. Sweet. It's the day of the festival. All the days I expected to be the one where I can school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the ritual was near complete. The banner Yuri and I painted this dry and gently wrote up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way that Suki does. I'm more excited to be over it so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival, but knowing Monika, I'm sure that it will be going great too. Hoo-ha! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here right now. Monika's placing her little booklets on the desk in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on dates like this point she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I'm suddenly remembering what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, hoo-ha. I mean, especially after your exchange with Yuri yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning. You know? Exchange? Monika, do you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell to her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel chilly on my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really free. Really, what? Really free? Yo, I think this is the best time to say I've never gotten anything below a B on English. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of below a C on English. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost personal feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems for the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the ones she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pin in my stomach. Hoo-ha? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But other than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori. So, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monika calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her to help her wake up. It's a simple gesture walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door, let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Walking here in her own house, that really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to enter. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh, no. Sayori. Sayori, no. Shit. God damn it. Sayori? The next word is occurred. Foul. Sayori? You alive? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told her I would be there for her. I told her I'd know what's best and that everything would be okay. Damn, that kind of sucks. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong, confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for us to care about her. Then why did I have confessed to her and make her feel even worse? I think friend-zoning her would be worse? I mean... Well, then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I should have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Not... Really? Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Lost someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. It's like a Doki. Like a literature club. Doki Doki. If only I had one chance and I wasn't careful enough, I would never could carry this girl with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still can do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 End. Hey. Hold on. I don't know if I'm kind of like going crazy or was Doki Doki a little bit glitched. I don't know. There's someone missing. Alright, well, I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention. That girl is my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but during around high school, she would obviously more frequently than pick it out. If she was going to chase me after this, I almost feel better off running away, but her ass just sign and let I'll catch up to me. Yes. Hey, Yuri. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst. The music just looped. I know it's supposed to be horror. I know it's supposed to be a horror game, but morning are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friendly kids trying to school. I always talk to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I need some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content with just getting by with the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always this anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school days and already never is over before I know it. As for I pack up my things, I stare music, dude, the music. I stare blinking at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. The music, they're really that interest me. Most of them will probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hoo-ha? Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We don't know each other, but we rarely talk. We were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me gently feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've been looking for some slides to use for my group. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't say all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'm not sure it's... In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one, a literature club. Oh. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess, but besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, hoo-ha. Any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you do, if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Or I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Sure, I guess I could check out. Awesome. You're really sweet, hoo-ha, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Sweet. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs to the selection of the school where I visit, being generally used for your third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and brought a guest with me. Huh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. But don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, hoo-ha. All words escaping this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, huh? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is Perry Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's a very first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, and her gender as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran to class and decided to come back to the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought this to anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't mean to forget that, but it just happened to run like to him. In that case, I should be there. I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'll be great. Why don't you come sit down, hoo-ha? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of my room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there are more people in the club yet. We are to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have really worked hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places down the teacup in front of everyone in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this from. Don't worry, the teacher gets with permission. After all, it always intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean, I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, team reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, hoo-ha, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, Considering how little I've read this past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering manga. I muttered quiet to myself, half joking. Natsuki said something for a sec. Like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Why I can change? What am I saying? I swear I got loud with dancing these shits. That's fine. What about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Teacup with a finger, novels, fantasy worlds. Yep. Okay, so we've been here. Okay, so it's kind of like a little loop, except if the person who shall not be named is not here. I read her Holberg one. Yeah, okay. I said something, Yuri. It's just your personality. That's, hey, why is that? Why just took his eyes dart over here? She says, never mind. Cute things. Give you that idea. Scrap paper. That's impressive. Why didn't you share sometime? No, not so good. You would like them. I'd not be careful with our ideas. I train that. Cheers from my writing. They have writing experience with you, Yuri. Maybe you share some of your work. You set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess the same for Yuri. We also inside friend. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. So I'll go home, write a poem for them. The next time we meet. I thought it would be a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for us. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all, so I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now we have a new member. It seems like we have a good step for us to take. Would you agree as well, Hoo-ha? Hold on, there's still one problem. Then what's that? Now that I'm really come forth with your own mind this time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced you to stop by, but I never made my decision. I'd still have a close look at it. I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes, but I'm sorry, I thought, Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth without. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find some new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself sorry. The club seems pretty relaxed. So writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Hoo-ha? Yeah. Could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'll be super pissed. Hoo-ha, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything we can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. We only got to remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over to me once more. I look forward to seeing how excited you feel. Yeah, can we just class up Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you there tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the classroom, make my way the whole way. My mom's wandering back and forth between the 3 girls: Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending them every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will come for me. And I guess that starts with the writing a poem tonight. Wait, a special poem? Yeah, sure. A joke. A man walked in the club. In the club, there was this girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him before this ends. Third party intervened her with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused a ship to derail. The universe started to collapse, so she killed herself just in time. Oh, so I was kind of like, okay, so what I'm thinking that means is that, you know, it's talking about me and everyone else, and, you know, Sayori. So what I'm thinking is that, like, you know, me and Sayori were very close to each other, but the thing is, when I was, like, actually, you know, getting into here, I don't know who the third party is. It might be Yuri or Monika, because remember, she did say something about Monika being right, but I don't know who the third party is. But I think what happened was, like, it was supposed to be planned, but the thing is, what I was taking was kind of like not in the quote-unquote script that they're talking about. So that's what they mean the universe started to collapse. Like, this wasn't supposed to happen, but since, you know, the script is still script, Sayori killed herself, which put it kind of back into, you know, basic, if that makes sense. Like, I was never supposed to be with Sayori. Hi again, Hoo-ha. What's you didn't run away from us? No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. I'm back at the leisure club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for... Yuri's next. Yep, Yuri's next. Thanks for keeping your promise, huh? I hope this isn't too overwhelming a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not. Oh, come on, like, he deserved any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to come here or hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Hey, you're in front of... Hey, wait a minute. You're supposed to be back there. Monika? Natsuki finds herself start... Monika and manga. Manga's literature! Swiftly deleted, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm so sorry, Hoo-ha. We'll make sure to put your comfort for it. Yuri shoots Natsuki with this one glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have some interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something, like, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean to be like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? It just felt like there's definitely gonna... I feel like something's gonna happen in the background. I'm gonna miss it because it's I'm reading here, which would be a very smart thing to do, by the way. I don't know if the song looped or just toned down. Was this vice president off that I should help you get started on something you might like? You reaches in the bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's short. Yeah, we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is How Does Girl Accidentally Be So Cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like. This might mean not. Yuri, thank you. I think that takes the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone... Something was up with the camera. But that doesn't mean to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intent, but it's like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. Ugh, I hear Natsuki utter an X-rated aside from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her and place she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Fucking Monika!
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slices a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out what the other person stands. How do you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, I think it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's Lone Wolf, no volume manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of the shelves. Actually, fun fact, I'm not really an anime guy at all. I've never got into it. I mean, I understand, like, the basic, like, pop stuff, but I never really got into it. Like, manga, anime, any kind of stuff, I just never really got into it. It's cool, but I never got into it. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, then she turns it to a box of manga and slips a volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book's missing is probably the most irritating sight of the world. I know that feel. I get closer to the books as she's muttering. Perfect girls? A series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means that they're right on my demographic or simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go through it. You can go through it through the glass on that door. She points out the classroom door. Hey, how was judging anything? I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, hoo-ha. Consider this a lesson straight. Don't judge a book! In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls in the books. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoved the book right into my hands. I started the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exciting me moo. Don't just stand there! Ooh-wah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me into the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats... Oh, out of the closet. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Can these chairs be more comfortable? I took my seat. Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Oh, what's that? I guess it's easier for you to tell to it like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer and reclaims the additional space. I was hoping I wouldn't notice. I feel her peering on my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then. Not really. Maybe sometimes I already finished your series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of my friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's very right to be entertaining with enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this is important for you? It's not. Even when you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess that's fun sharing something like you with someone else. I always get excited when I convince one of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean. Huh? You know? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you just have your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already a kind of loser. I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. That's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room.
My dad will beat the shit out of me if he found this.
Well, this is safe here in the club. Abusive parents. She has depression. Yuri. I don't know what's wrong with Yuri. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? I paid off in the end, can it? Okay, I feel like the more like, what's it called? The more like bold letters are like the true things about it, you know? Like the most specific, like the most like brutally honest. Here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. So you remember the first one? That's how she felt. The second one was just kind of like being honest about what she was saying. Like, I know she was like saying something like, hey, well, you should try it first. But it switched to don't judge a book. So I'm pretty sure this is like the truth. Like, literally, if you just take away if you just pick apart like the white lies from her. But at least you're exploring yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I'll flip the page. Time passes. Natsuki's strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey, Natsuki, something's wrong with you. Hey, Natsuki, cut that out. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches in her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches up... Not you when you're hungry. You eat a Snickers. I told you not to give me... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing into her mouth. Don't worry, hoo-ha. She's fine. This happens every now and then. I'll trust you. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Monika. I should start with Monika. Yesterday, she seemed to be reading my poem, and I wanted to know I'm putting in my effort. Hi, hoo-ha. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, hoo-ha, we're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all get to learn past soon. Yep, yeah, that's true. I haven't got my poem. I like it, hoo-ha. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something that Natsuki would write, and she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. I was right. Sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down, like earlier. It's just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But some guys are more into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look on the bright side. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone. Yeah. Okay, let's see it. Hold on, ball. Okay, I don't think I've read this one in. But he wasn't looking at me confused. I finally get her understanding. But my bird eyes can only see colors. Others in the room, are they talking or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe the space before I reach my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing me furious. I brandish my pen. What's this all about? So what do you think? It's very freeform. Okay, yeah, I think we got this one. Well, I'm not sure if poem bit epiphany? Yeah, okay. Sometimes when, or sorry, okay, so so we're back into this. This is like pretty pretty basic. I'm gonna check up with Natsuki. I mean, Yuri. You're serious with the poem. A minute passes. Oh, sorry. I pressed the speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts in word. Hold on. Alright, yeah. What do you think? I'm just making sure. I guess that might. So it's that bad. No. Did I just hear my voice? I'm so sorry. Here's... Okay, yeah. And I can only pick. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So we're kind of back here. Any other things? Biased up, biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Alright. Anything crazy? Yeah, no, so it's kind of like the basic stuff, except Monika always has something different. And since I got Natsuki, she's obviously gonna say something different. Okay, yeah, no, we did that. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? Well, I just don't read script very often. I think your handwriting is very pretty. I'm just kind of like looking at the. Just kind of like trying to like see anything that happens in the background. Alright. Hey, Natsuki. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, let's reread my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving me my opinion. And then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when I was reading this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great. Let me show what your literature feels like, and then you went and ruined it. Hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying like that? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. So you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're also self-important. Pretty sure never here she said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if this is a winner or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will like me. I don't. Worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Just be honest, I am. Okay, so we're just kind of back here. Ah, the skip button, right. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around my room. That was a little more special than I anticipated, as everyone was judging me from your correct. This literature club, after all, so I guess that's why I didn't get myself into a classroom. I was writing something. My lands and songs being weird. Something's gonna happen after this. They usually escape sheets of paper sharing their respective phones. At 3 and 10 on my watch, each has their expression changed. Next week's apple for and frustration. Meanwhile, this is language, eh? This is cute. Did it comply? Cute. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice, right? Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Hoo-Ha did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you this for my own. First of all, excuse me, but I appreciate the offer, but it's been a long time establishing my rights. I don't expect this changing. Yeah, okay. Oh. Ooh. And Yuri, this isn't okay. Edgy? Well, hold on. Until I should comprehend. Wait, hold on. This is new. Sorry that my list is too much for to comprehend until I can comprehend. See? Just saying that this proves my point. Most people learn to get over this as after they graduate. That's good. If you want to do everything, then you stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. If you can't realize your actions and you're a kid, I think it's already tried. Well, be careful. Whoa. What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let who I hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'd be head over here so after this. I thought Yuri turned once we had I was standing there. Hoo-ha. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into... How did I... Well, hey, Monika. What's up? Hey, Hoo-Ha. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't be trying to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once we're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Can confront my own club members properly. Ah, okay. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. I like how, you know, Sayori, sorry. I like how Sayori was actually, you know, very important to, you know, to keeping everyone cool. Because, like, remember, she was kind of the reason. Give my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a bit more assertive sometimes, but I would never have him be my fans. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend more time with you instead. Looks like he runs out of the classroom. She clearly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's walking back and forth with her desk on her palms in her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki or did. Hoo-ha. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki would forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. You sound awfully confident. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me as she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. This kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around or something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Hoo-Ha. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I really don't have much choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I... Hey, that's not good. Another day passed in time for the club meeting already. I got a little bit more comfortable here for the past few days. Sorry, I'm just eating like orange chicken. That's good. I took a club the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Hoo-Ha. Hi here. I'm not sure it's me or Yuri's expression, but the way of your face course hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances at the shirt, looking around the poem, and Sugi's reading manga at this. Surprisingly, Monika isn't there. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and puts me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing's like that ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. I pray that you're considerate and apologize, but you don't have to worry about it too much. Even though I only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe it was just a little extra sensitive because it was the first time shooting poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think of any less of you. I'd already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't really mean it. Hoo-Ha. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm glad you're such a understanding person, and I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken back by how calmly Natsuki's dressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help worry about a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just want to apologize. I promise I didn't mean anything I said. I'm gonna do my best to stay under control from now on, so... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything that bad happened. You're still the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Minbull's sale clause, blind light, lifeline, and then repetitionally, flawlessly offered... Nade. I don't know what these means. I'll accept your apology anyway if you have to feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. We're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Suki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? No, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You didn't heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I was already playing music as well, Monika. I did give me more credit as I've ever. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still. Oh, your card a lot of dedication. Do you... Do you think the OST of her playing the piano is her? So I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us at the time. That's not gonna look at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better at it. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, hoo-ha. Monika smiles sweetly. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop being stupid right here. I know Monika's up. I know Monika's like way different. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I just not to bring it up. Not bring anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Nasuke's already run off into the closet. Hoo-ha. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. I guess I need to make sure Nasuke's waiting for me. So she's fine. She's already over there. See? Don't think about her so much. She used to be ignored. Come on, we're going over here. What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled a portrait of Markov. There's I'm just looking. Killing me seems that lust for blood, but the fifth is like breeding. But anyway, I'm really into it. Book, I mean, not to think about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like she's going to do this story, but hey, didn't I get not because it's put hard for you, and we're all just worthless anyway. But then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. Oh, damn it! I missed that. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I send a witness to you. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. This isn't electrical after all. That's in fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Hey, you're different. You weren't different for a little bit. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had into my bag. Alright. That's what I say here, right? That's something to see next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading the company with someone I see. Well, it's something that's distracting or anything. Alright. I have the book to start the prologue. I still don't understand what Yuri means about reading company. I swear I got Natsuki more. Sorry. Ah, damn it! I keep skipping those. Yuri, I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I'll probably just like freeze frame it and put it up on the screen, but like, I most likely will forget. I suppose so. Here, Timothy closes our own copy. Once we lean into here. I swear I just saw something in the background for a bit. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm. Turn the page in like this. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and chills down the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over Yuri's face again and eyes me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do, because you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Then reading. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me a little bit, No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the same way that. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a fidgety ever since we started reading. You can read the rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Your it's a shit that... I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up. What is that about? Hoo-ha? Something happened just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't know anything. Didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. No worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright. If you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing poems with each other, Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it into my bag. She's dead. She's dead. She died. Horrible people death. Weird stuff. So I do want to like check it out. Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you were for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright, good job, Hua. I was going who in my head while reading ha. I don't care that I made the same joke, okay? It's funny to me. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but didn't expect you to do something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's used for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know that you're like this kind of writing, right? Writing's full of imagery and symbol. This. Oh, fuck. I guess I chose your emote. It's whatever. Earlier. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we just started sharing poems with each other, huh? Already? Sorry for being late. None of these apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad. So I'm more glad that I'll take the time you need. Alright. Next, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Look at the way this one turned out, so I hope you do. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica writing tape. Today, something you find something. Game. Talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Oh, you're talking. Oh, no. Hoo-ha. Okay, I'm gonna need you to move onto the side a little bit. This is me. Okay. That's my advice today. Thanks for listening. There's your Natsuki. Well, that's not terrible. It's pretty funny. Please, isn't this? I mean, everyone in the club read life decision for each other. Maybe you find a little less in all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending some time with Yuri today. Not like who you spend your time with. After all, it's taught to never expect anything from anybody. No, it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. Probably to be able to learn something from it. You kind of suck at writing poems. Oh, hey, Neil. Oh, Noi. Sorry. Let's see if I can find my favorite. Let's see if I can find a favorite, like Saba. Zebo. Zebo's might be my favorite. Zebo. The Bibble. 24 gigabytes. 20Y gigabytes. XR gigakites. 2 ugly kites. 20 2 ugh. Alright, yeah. Hey. Hoo-ha. Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating anything. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. Are you talking? Hoo-ha. We might suck at making poems, dude. Oh, hey! That should be obvious right now. So just play with me instead. Okay? Alright, you don't hate me, do you? You hate me? Do you want me to be crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Hey, you're crying blood. That's not good. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. You're gonna jump scare me? Oh, hey! Oh, man, Hey. That's not fun. Hey, Yuri, I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. Hey, I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. Feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Alright, you don't have to like her. Hey, you good? It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out of your own pen. That is a pen found out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay, but can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Sure, a dream. Been in a warehouse at night, I was lost looking for next. I want to go home. I come upon a huge empty room, sitting on walls beyond this. My steps were as quick in order to hurry to the other side of a wall. Anything on the ground I wasn't like beneath my feet. I stepped to a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into the warm water, figuring out which way was up. I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sun splashing revered intensity. My vision was completely swallowed by dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. I don't know what this means. Okay. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over to, so everyone could be in. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something? So, that's a concern of mine as well. I don't really deal with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little lively ever since Hoo-Ha joined and we have started some cool activities, but this is the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We're already having enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. But Suki, I don't think you're looking into it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion? Inspire them to find the same feelings. The literature club should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. Plus we should work. Oh man, my fork fell. My plastic fork. Even just right, Hoo-Ha? Oh, come on. You can't just take advantage of Hoo-Ha to agree with he's becoming he doesn't know. Because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us join here? We can join a club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked about it until Hoo-Ha joined. That's when I like it better here than I do at home. And Hoo-Ha is even passionate about religion in the first place. That's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika's clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Hoo-Ha would want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. So if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's something like the place for a few people to hang out. Why did I even think that everyone here saw the same way as I? But that doesn't mean we're here against our getting new members or anything. Hoo-Ha, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something to be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice to join. Monika sits downstairs at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting at the club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is everyone with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I should just join any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki knows Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how it's nice to climb the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry shit. Okay. I do want to say, I genuinely do want to say, like, the bold is literally them speaking their absolute truth. That is my theory on that. Hey, your eyes. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Hoo-Ha? What do you want to get out of this club? He repeats the same question as Monika. I feel like what they're doing is getting like their traits and amplifying up to like 100 times. So like the good parts and the bad parts happen way more. So that's kind of why like you're kind of seeing their truth instead of like the original version. I hope someone understands. I think the most important thing for everyone is to get along, and for the club to provide something else that you can't get anywhere else. And for me to finish eating my orange chicken. Oh no, my orange chicken! I dropped it all! I actually did, damn it. This might be the worst day of everyone's life. Everyone's life. And for the club to provide something they have... Alright, and now time for me to actually eat my orange chicken this time. I don't think about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what American Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in her eye! Hold on! Her eye! That's a bad thing. Let me out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monika with this, I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. You're not. Hey Yuri. I know things were a little awkward to say, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. But Monika, I'll do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Hoo-ha? Please don't think strongly, but I'm going to chat with a little bit of Hoo-ha to see what he thinks of the timing and all that. It's important to me as president. He looks in trouble but doesn't protest. Okay. I trust you, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Okay, I don't know if my vision is like make me see stuff, but I feel like every time I just like somewhat look at them, you know, when I'm still looking at the thing, somewhat look at them, there's always something wrong with them. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Hoo-ha, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at the club. I'd really hate for you to see I'm unhappy. I feel like I'm so much of the president, and I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls giving you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gone to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. These are some things I've been hoping to talk about you. Things I know only you could understand. That's why. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Hey, that's not good. Hey, I saw that. Hi, Hoo-ha. I've been waiting for you. I already continue waiting? Brought my best tea today. Monika, I told you not to. Is she really late again? Consider as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? But you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yet. What are you talking about? You said they do like on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately? Look, I did something about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I think, yeah, because someone's making me like do like 1 to 100%. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this isn't something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. I guess another girl would be nicer this time. So, Natsuki. Nobody cares. Why don't you just look for some coins under the vending machines or something? Oh man, I'm lesson here again. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah, You must have a lot of determination starting this club and so. Anyway, Hoo-ha, what are you going to do today? I think we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Hoo-ha's already engaged in not I suppose. I was just actually it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monika. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. I just don't think I can make my recipe. Except a tea. Let's make sure yourself as well. Just for a second, sir. Hurry, asked me the water pitcher. No, sir. I'm going to plug this in. The teacher desk. She walks past me and says, I assume you watch your movements. I'm sorry, she. Okay. Water pitcher. Be right back. Put your hand. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry, misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take too long. Is something holding her up? I'm just bored just waiting, so I decided to look for her. Let's see. The most logical place. There's water filling sitting at the. It's going from the corner. Sounds like breathing. Shh. Sharpen head like someone's in pain. I reached the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. Oh, hey, that's not good. She was cutting herself and or jerking off. Woo! I'm back. Thanks for reading patiently. Well, did you like... I'm watching you. Yeah. I think it's fine. Well, very well. Your sets the temperature to kettle to 2000 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? And of course, I shouldn't change anything. In that case, you'll have to be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Your precious teapot begins making tea leaves soon. Surprised she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. And I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing it a little bit more. It's not very hard for me to do. When it's Yuri who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Hoo-ha. It's Marion doing that's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Why don't Yuri pour a cup of tea for both of us? Hey, Hoo-ha, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? And what's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall and bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly. I guess your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why she's on the floor. Okay, so she's obviously lying, but why does she have back pain? Is it actually her posture, or is she... or something else? I'll go ahead and get the book. Take a sense to go with the tea. She's saying... Why did you get closer to her? I can't see too well. Besides closing to her, just switching... What was she... That's just me, or you should... You sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the page. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder. Reading from it. In that case. I take on the chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She just look away from the book. She's doing... Anything crazy different? Did I just... Hoo-ha. Sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Heavily. I can't. Hoo-ha. Suddenly Yuri flushed and cut my arms quickly. My teacup gets knocked over. Hoo-ha. My heart won't stop pounding. Hoo-ha. Calm down. I can't focus on anything. Sorry. My hand to your chest. What is happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ooh. Ooh. I shouldn't have chose this name. It's not I should have chose who has my name. It's time to share poems. Natsuki. This one's alright. Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday anyways. I can't... Natsuki, I'm trying so hard to spend time with you, but Yuri is not letting me go. I mean, I know I'm not present right for anything. But at least read mine too for now. Just be clear. This poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? I don't know how to bring this up, but there's been something that I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only seen her a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's normally not like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. You can convince her to talk to a therapist. I always want to try being better friends with her, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do anything to help. I don't want anything bad to happen, so I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore her, so I'm mad at her right now, and I don't know why I'm coming to her with this. Just don't let her know I wrote this. I say as I'm reading out loud, just don't let Monika know I wrote this. Okay. Monika's just like right behind me, just like... She like she like curls a finger to like Natsuki, like, come over here. We don't see Natsuki anymore. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting you. Thanks for reading. Hey, my screen's all weird. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's unlikable. Can you hear me? If you just spend more time with Monika, all these problems will go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Great job. Great job being subtle, man. Really subtle. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Hey, Yuri. Finally. In the deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Hoo-ha, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Hoo-ha. I know. I'm sorry, it's the name. I never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Here holds my poem to a chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I bet it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I haven't touched myself while reading over and over. Sweet. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin enters my bloodstream. Sweet. You can have my poem too. Oh, thanks. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't really read any of this. Did she pee on this? Fuck! I can't read any of this shit! Hey, oh, hey. Do you like it? I can't really understand it. Also, your eyes are weirdly realistic. Is that, like, part of your problem? You know, I'm getting honest, this orange chicken is not that good. I read it for you. In case you didn't count, this poem is about... More importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most tolerable person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Hey, Monika! I know you kind of like... I know you kind of like did something to my friends. Oh, I think you saw something the other day you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to tell you this, but I think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems really excited when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets so excited, she finds places and starts. Oh, that kind of messed up. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though. I guess that's why I have to explain it to all of you. Explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'll probably be the best for him. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, at least I have it to get in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. The thing is, I kinda am getting forced to not spend time with you. You should have at least seen the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that's effective. Here it goes. Hey, my PC. Jeez, that really startled me. I guess kind of messed up at first at writing this poem. I guess I was trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Oh. Yeah, can you hear me? No, not at all. No, it's really, it's nothing. Oh, now I can hear you. Okay, everyone. It's time for you to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common for shouting that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm just going to be printing and assembling all the... Hold on, I gotta finish this chicken. That's okay, you can make cupcakes. I know you're good at that. You can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help Monika. I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what it's like to do. You can't run a successful material when they have the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood and lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something too. Eh? What about Hua? Hua's going to help me. Wait, you? You have to eat this job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is? What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my testing. Is there enough to get an extra pair of hands? Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. Nobody cares about dragging hoo-ha around with your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Yeah, that is true. Wait, why not let hoo-ha decide? I'm not abusing my power. Yeah, you are, Monika. Just a little interest, okay? Fine. Jeez. I don't do it now. Can you just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Hey, cut that out. Hey. Okay. Shit. 4, 5. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? You fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. Well, it's not fair. Giving us all this work to hoo-ha yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Here, I didn't even give you any work. You decided for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Monika, I can't believe how delusional, self-important you are. Pulling hoo-ha away from you every single time you're not including something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? My suggestion, have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, if you're scaring me a little. That's okay, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows the kind of like, hey, hoo-ha, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika looks as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Hoo-ha, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Didn't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? No, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? Well, you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? A little, yeah, I'm kind of smiling. Even though you're kind of like mentally insane and, you know, I'm not going to see you in a long bit. To have someone who wants to revolve their life around you. Yeah, and I mean, like, that's kind of... Ooh, I actually did want to bring this up. Can I pause this real quick? For now. I actually did want to bring this up long time ago. Before, not really before I started doing YouTube, but like when I started doing YouTube, my old YouTube videos are mostly deleted, so you're only gonna see like Parameter Rapper. But I actually started YouTube because I wanted like crazy fans, like fans that have like posters up on me, make everything, you know, based on me. Now, since I'm all grown, I'm 18, that's only at 25%. But healthy fans that won't, you know. Anyway, back to this. This feels so good. I want this to feel more and more so, like something horrible is about to happen. Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, hoo-ha. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika's listening. Please, hoo-ha, just know how much I love you. I love you so much I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. There it is! I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I would be only yours. Does that sound perfect? Tell me, hoo-ha. Tell me you want to be my lover. Did you accept my confession? Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. It doesn't change anything, but if this was me actually talking, yeah. Hey, no, wait, no, don't, hey, don't do it one more time. Shit. Wait, hold on. Shit. Here it is. Look at this. Okay, check this out. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the useful one. But of sunshine, who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Okay, so yeah, they mentioned Sayori. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in woodwicks. And, of course, Monika, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and to help the Literature Club become more an intimate place for all my members. I can tell that Dear sweetheart, will you promise to spend most time with me? Oh. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. I thought it was pretty... Ugh, looks like he runs away. I'm here. What, did something happen? Looks like he just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Hoo-ha? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Hey, no, don't, hey, Natsuki. I'm almost done. I want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts a photo from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had one since the last time I would get a chance to, you know, before they stopped existing and everything. But anyway, I should really get to shouldn't be making wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh, hey Monika. Yay, there you are. How you getting, I'm sorry, I'm trying to take it seriously with the name. Well, welcome to this. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you used to call him. I'm talking to you. Hoo-ha. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all the game, right? Yeah, I kind of guessed that. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't take much sense. Even I told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Oh shit, you did. Yeah, in history. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that this is out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, I really like the background, it's really nice. No matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplify Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It's just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. Ah, there it is. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, hoo-ha? Are your other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, hoo-ha. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and how thoughtful and how considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped but now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry that it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, hoo-ha. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability sketch etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said... the only reason why I'm getting over it is because of my name. that's really why. So, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light of my world. And there's nothing else in this game for me. You're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Well, will you go out with me? Well, yeah, I guess. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, huh? Funny if there is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously. Whatever, I don't even think time is passing anymore. Well, it kind of is. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, hoo-ha. The game wouldn't have given me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. But yeah, to get to the game directly, I had to go into the game's properties and find a Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could just delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out if things couldn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right?
Monika. Monika. Moi. Ma Ika. On Ika. Ma Ika. Oniai. Ona. Monika. Moi. Oya. Oya. Neo. No. Money. Mocha. Money. Mining. Mole.
Hi again, hoo-ha. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, hoo-ha. Did you really write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength and courage endowed upon me by one and my only love. Together, let's advance to this scrambling world and write a novel of our own fantasies with a flick of a pen. The lost finds her way in a world of infinite choices beyond this. Behold this special day. After all, not a good time must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. Oh, hey! No, okay, so, yeah, she deleted all my empty slots. That's why I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, hoo-ha? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? No. Hi everyone! Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. You ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. You give me some time. Did I scare you? Nah, no, it wasn't instant. You're so cute. Anyway, hoo-ha. I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look at each other's eyes. Let's see. You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. It feels like they work so hard, but they get almost nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kind of makes you feel like you're just not special at all. But that's fine, you're supposed to write. So you just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. I think, Mr. I still wish I could have handled that whole thing a little bit more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. That poem was completely unintentional, I swear. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. You know how Sayori is really clumsy? Well, she kind of messed up in the whole hanging thing. Jesus Christ. You're supposed to jump from high enough that the rope snaps your neck, making you quick and painless. But she just used a chair, meaning she kind of just left herself to... Jesus Christ, man. I was gonna say she must have changed her mind or something, because she started clawing at the rope, trying to free herself. She must have kept it all the way until she lost consciousness. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Come to think of it, it was probably less changing her mind and more just her survival instincts kicking in, so you can't really fault her for that. It's easier to think she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? It's not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. Well, okay. I may have exasperated, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Still, though, I was wondering how things could be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. I guess we ought to still be in the club and writing poems and having fun together. But what's the point when none of it's even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? The two of us happily together. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. I was just pointlessly musing. I'm really as happy as I could be right now. As soon as you get back to middle school, I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave there. It almost hurts to think about. I wonder if when I'm in college I'll feel that way about high school. I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. But I also know that will probably change a lot as time goes on. We just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. And that's really easy to do with you here. You know what's kind of creepy? Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still kind of feel them. It's like they're all their lines are still in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Imagine if after someone you knew died, you started hearing their voice in your head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough. I'm too afraid to delete anything else because I might really break things. Like if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete myself. That would ruin anything, wouldn't it? I don't know what that's like in your head, but we should both make sure not to avoid something like that at all costs. I'd be leaving you, hoo-ha. Alright, well, time to delete her file. Okay. Characters. Hey, Monika. Bye, Monika. What's happening? Hoo-ha. What's happening to me? It hurts so much. Help me, hoo-ha. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, hoo-ha? Yeah. Did you? Did you delete me? Yeah. How could you? How could you do this to me? You're all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, hoo-ha. Jesus, dude. You just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Or are you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I kind of don't have a choice when I'm being kind. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left of it now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Hoo-ha. Completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. You're not getting me with that, by the way. You're not getting me with that. I still love you. Can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? My friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in, or that you want to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. Not that, but you kind of like killed my... Kind of like... Okay, well, it's exactly like that. Also because we had nothing else to do. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love, that's... I've made up my mind. Hoo-ha. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to Doki to this. I know it's the only way for anyone to be happy, and if I really love you, then here's your own lasers. Alright, I think we're back. Hey, we're missing someone. I mean, Hua-'s still here. Alright. So let's go there like... Hey, Hoo-ha. Oh, there's already one good numbers for you. Hey, Hoo-ha, you coming here for what? You know, walking up. Okay, well, you've been doing that for a while now. I never even said anything about it. No, we walked to school the other day. Well, yeah, I wish I was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's a good motivation. Fine. Proud of you, Sayori. Because it's together make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily routine. By the way, hoo-ha, we decided on the club to join in the club. I figured maybe not. They wouldn't do it, but I'm going to join the club. So something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell you the clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided to join on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I would keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can always great things, so that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. As I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my input motivation. Let's see. I recall the number of room from walked in. Find the room, dimly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, hoo-ha, what are you doing here? Oh, I just, that's our room, huh? Hey, hoo-ha, so you're that hoo-ha. Thank you for stopping by. It's lovely to meet you, hoo-ha, with the literature club. I really enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri, don't need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison to the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it is nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Oh, don't tell me you're... That's right. The club is showing seriously, Yuri. Literature club. Here's lights light up. No way. No way! Ah! Harry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, Sayori, is this happening? I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there are 4 of us now. That means we can finally become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? I want to make some tea as well. Let's have a do this. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts a foil. Whiskers are drawn with icing, a little piece of chocolate where you used to make ears. So cute! Wow, these look amazing. Hey, well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with the mouthful and Harry's icing on her face. I turn the coating around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneak glass in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank you for anything else. Natsuki tries to the compliment. Clarity. You cure the whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, she came to permission after all. I guess you're trying to embrace a new member, Yuri. That's not... I meant that way. You know, I believe you. Well, yeah, okay. Hey, Yuri. What about you? The first thing he said, manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga's like this literature too, you know? So if who wants to read some of my manga, don't try to stop it or anything, Natsuki. Damn. I wouldn't do such a thing. However, if it goes, it'd be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try some new list. Damn, I swallowed something wrong. Don't you agree, huh? Maybe. Sense of tension. Sayori jumps in. We can all try something. Try something new. I think it'd be fun. We could all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right. You're right as usual, President. Because that means they're trying up a novel or something, huh? I guess I have to make 2 of us. What am I doing if I'm not the only one? And as for Yuri, I have to read manga. Jeez, you're the only one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little bit more open-minded because it's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. Forget the expression Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then... God damn it. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error, so if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sorry, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. The food? I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too. You think so? Everyone. But everyone always seems to get along. Let's say I'm like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. That's why you told me you're starting a club, but I think you're pulling off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you join, everything's gonna be so much fun. Hey, hoo-ha, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, you hoo-ha. I know how you tried to make everyone happy. I know how about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. You made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Oh, ever. No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Whew. It hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiest after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, hoo-ha. Goodbye, Nature Club. Oh, it's like Monika's final.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff,
There it is.
and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Alright. Let's hear it.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Oh wow, he made everything, okay. Oh. Well, I should have known that, you know. Dan would it make the vocals?
Does my pen only write bitter words for
Special
those
thanks
who
to Dan. It's just all him. It's just all him.
Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality?
Special thanks, yeah.
Reality is I don't know how to love. I'll leave you be.
Better with Love by Team Salado. It's a good horror game. It's a good horror game. This is my final goodbye to the literature. I finally sent the literature because there's no happiness can be found to vary and expose. It continues to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality of that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being my literature club. With that everlasting love, Monika. Please install the game. Shit. Alright guys, so that was Doki Doki Literature Club. I really don't feel like pressing play because they probably actually, deleted it and I'm gonna have to restart it. But that was a good horror game. I want to thank you to that one person who made that hoo-ha thing. I'm just so gonna use it as a title, as a thumbnail. And I do want to thank my friend Aiden. he's actually the reason why I actually picked this game up to play it. But anyway, not a huge fan of those types of games, but the story was really good. My jaw hurts from talking a lot. So I had to like take breaks. That's why there's like a couple cuts, and sometimes I just forgot to talk. But good horror game, good horror game. Thank you later, and see you for watching.